know,
Now I'm
man.
gonna slow-mo the video a bit more so you understand what I'm talking about. Pay attention to its arms. They seem very long. Doesn't look like a tribesman.
Then I don't know, man. He got on underwear and stuff too. Let me see if I can find. See, he got on underwear, like, I don't know, maybe he got a mask or something on. What is up, what ifers? Welcome back to the channel. You know, today I got some of the most creepiest and crazy TikToks that'll make you rethink everything you thought was true. So you're gonna wanna stay locked in, cause you ain't gonna believe this. And also, I just wanted to let y'all know that if you see me take down a video and repost it, it's because YouTube got some weird stuff going on. I don't know what's going on. So I gotta push myself back into the algorithm. So make sure y'all get these likes up, man, because if you get these likes up, then they have no other choice but to push it out more. Let's get right to the video. Y'all think these lasers are a coincidence even after movies, shows, and cartoons show you the truth? No, I been knew what's up with the lasers, man. Direct energy weapons. It's a real thing. I gotta figure out what movie this clip is from. Maybe Geostorm? I think it is. Some things ain't a conspiracy, but it begs the question though, man, that if all of these movies are putting these things in the movies or putting the truth in the movies, if elites wanted to hide it, why would they allow the movies to be released? I mean, I don't know. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that.
This guy's a professional runner on Instagram, and he does these very cool videos running from one place to another. In this specific video, he caught something really strange on camera.
Enfin, bien sûr que vous allez bien, moi ça par la grâce de Dieu. Je suis comme ça en train d'aller à l'école. Mais je pense que le professeur ne va pas venir aujourd'hui. Donc je retourne à la maison.
Boy, gone though.
After being posted, the video amassed 17 million views and thousands of people were trying to figure out what exactly this creature is. Some were saying it's a skinwalker, others were leaving comments saying maybe it's an alien. Then someone said it could be a cannibal tribesman, but then I zoomed in slow mode on the video. It doesn't look like a tribesman. Pay very close attention to this part over here. Look at its eyes. Doesn't look like a tribesman, does it?
I don't know, man.
Now I'm gonna slow-mo the video a bit more so you understand what I'm talking about. Pay attention to its arms. They seem very long. Doesn't look like a tribesman.
Then I don't know, man. He got on underwear and stuff too. Let me see if I can find. See, he got on underwear, like, I don't know, maybe he got a mask or something on. I don't know. What y'all think though?
16 weeks ago, Casey Neistat found a hole in a New York sidewalk, so we flew all the way out to find it. Unfortunately, it was sealed. But after posting the video, we got an anonymous tip about a secret tunnel system inside of a synagogue. We were told it was somewhere inside of the basement, so we went down to check. There were a bunch of strange rooms that still had power. But inside of this closet, somebody had broken the wall to find their way in. They even cut a hole into this metal to get into the secret tunnel. Then we found this strange looking vent, which was actually a tunnel system that went on for miles. I can't believe we actually found tunnels in New York City. There were even stairs inside of the tunnel. They even had massive fans for ventilation. The craziest part was when I walked down here and I found another room. This room looks like it's for a fallout shelter. I even found a bunker with a bed inside of it.
Either that's an underground tunnel for some weird stuff they had going on, or it could be like a tunneling system for pipes and wiring and things of that nature. But what y'all think? Now that's gotta be a drone. Look like it got some sort of like LED screen on the front, and then it's got like lights coming off the side of it, some LED lights. And like I said about my last video, like aliens don't know about our flight ordinance and how that it's against the law to not have lights on your flight craft. So they wouldn't come to Earth from a distant galaxy with lights. Like, they couldn't even use light in space, in the medium, because it has nothing to reflect on. Like it wouldn't even work. You know, just think about how dark space is once you leave Earth. I don't know, man, but what y'all think?
When you die, you have choices. You don't know this, but you have choices. When you leave your physical body, it is very typical for you to see yourself standing next to your body with either your loved ones or EMTs or whatever the circumstances are. And you see yourself, and then you'll hear a voice, you'll see the tunnel of light, and the voice will be calling you, or you will hear the voice telepathically telling you to come on, come, you know. Now, as you stand there and you're looking at the tunnel of light, you have a choice. You can go up to this tunnel of light where you'll be with other loved ones that have crossed over, usually, all right? And you'll be put into a system where you are essentially caught in a reincarnational cycle, a loop. Or you can turn around, put the tunnel of light behind you, and what you will see is the entire universe. If you choose to go to the universe instead of the tunnel of light, whatever dimension you came from when you came down here to Earth, okay, we'll keep it all present time and place. Earth, whether it was 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th density, whatever it was. If you choose the universe and you say to yourself, I wish to go home, you will return to that dimension from which you came. So if it's 5, 6, 7, or 8, you will leave here and you will go back to that dimension, where I am told you'll be reunited with your soul group. Because we're multidimensional, we're in many places at once. I've never shared this information before.
I could believe that, but I don't know about the choices part, because I mean, you would have to die to even know that. So what y'all think?
Take a look at what Bill Clinton had to say about immigration back in 1995. If he had this belief in 2024, would he still be a Democrat?
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace, as recommended by the Commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
You think if he delivered this speech in 2024, he'd still be a Democrat? I don't think so. It just goes to show how extreme the Democratic Party has become over the last 30 years. You heard what he had to say about welfare benefits for migrants. Well, sanctuary cities are now providing migrants with food and shelter, and even prepaid debit cards in places like New York City.
I think he would still be a Democrat because that ain't got nothing to do with the choices that Biden is making. He's a puppet. And I believe all of them are puppets. That's just my belief, though. What y'all think?
And it is our 2-year anniversary. Officially 2 years. We've been dating for 2 years, but we've known each other forever. You didn't just see something come in here?
Looked like it was him. Oh no, that wasn't him.
The dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the fuck is that? What? Oh God! Fuck!
Hey, vente.
Yeah, it's for Stan.
I won't break them.
Michelle's getting like really good at the drums.
I see that in the
You might have some competition when you get back. We love you. We'll see you soon.
Go.
There's what they call Omicron configuration, where the craft is using one generator, or Delta configuration, where it's utilizing all three. Delta configuration would be for space travel. Essentially, the craft will tilt up on its side, focus the 3 gravity generators to a single point, and move through space that way. And as opposed to what we're used to, for instance, a plane, once it's in the air, we envision thrust or some force coming out the back of it to push it forward. The crafts work completely opposite of that. Is once they're hovering in the air, they'll swing the 2 remaining gravity generators up in front of them and create a distortion, essentially a downhill, and the craft rolls downhill for infinity. That's why they look goofy when they fly around at low speed. The gravity field around the Earth is not completely constant and stable, depending on the minerals and density of the Earth underneath it. So its low speed mode is kind of unstable for the most part.
Okay, so does this entail that the elites are building these spacecrafts that we see and we call UFOs? Because the understanding of how they work is crazy to me, especially if you aren't an alien, right? So I don't know. What y'all think?
Grand Rising, get your ass in here and sit down. Now, I'm getting ready to play you a video of Trump's arraignment. And there's a whole Lyran standing there amongst the crowd. And if you don't know what a Lyran is, it is a cat-like humanoid species of ETs. I want to know, why did it take a TikToker to point this out? It's so obvious. Roll the footage.
I see something.
Now, just in case you didn't catch it. Who's that? Hmm? I said, who is that? I keep telling y'all, they're already amongst us. Well, not really amongst us. I guess they have their picks and chooses of who they'll allow to be around them. I just want to know, why are we just finding out? That's not a camera trick.
Either that's what she say it is, or my boy got a serious skin condition.
What is the most dangerous information that you know?
Oh boy. They're going to hoax an alien threat, and it's all a lie. So we are actually in the last year at the point where they've started on that plan. We have got to intercept this plan and stop it. Or if you think 9/11 and the Iraq War was a clusterfuck, this is going to be that 1,000 times worse, that there's a group of people who control this issue that are trying to provoke an interplanetary incident. So the next war, World War III, will be interplanetary. And if there is a serious group of nut jobs, and they have to be put on a leash and stood down fast, quickly. This group started releasing stuff to the CNN and Washington Post and New York Times. Every bit of information they're putting out has the spin, it's a threat to the national security. Our sovereignty has been invaded. It's the kind of brainwashing that's already started to try to convince the public there is an alien threat. In the future, what we're going to do and have on this planet is hanging in the balance, and we're going to have to wake up.
So it makes me ask, like, why? Like, why do you want to pose an alien threat? And why does World War III need to be a planetary war, or what may look like a planetary war? What y'all think? Yeah, I don't have a clue as to what that is right there. What y'all think?
The doors. We'll start it out with, my name is Rick Jones. I'm the Butler County Sheriff, Butler County, Ohio. I just came back from a national sheriff's training in D.C. 2 days ago. We were briefed by the FBI director, Ray, the director of the FBI, and several federal agencies. There's 3,300 sheriffs in the United States. The President of the United States refuses to meet with the sheriffs of the 3,300. We have a hierarchy. We have a president. We have a vice president. President of the United States refuses to meet with the sheriffs. He also refuses to meet with the police chiefs of the United States. They have a hierarchy also. He refuses to meet with them to talk about border issues or to talk about crime that's going on because of the border issue. We were also told by Mr. Ray, the FBI director, that there are more red flags going off now than before 9/11. Okay?
So if that is true, why don't they want to meet with the country's protectors to make sure they get this stuff under control? It's kind of like they abandoning the entire United States. What y'all think?
Let me draw some uncomfortable dots and ruin your night. Before we start, this is all speculation. This guy right here is Epic Paranormal. He was at a Lena Del Rey concert, and he said that his phone was glitching, and every picture it would take would make the people look like a straight up demon, right? Well, I'm gonna show you that first, but when I saw that, it reminded me of something very, very, very particular.
Camera kept glitching.
Your camera was not glitching, my friend. Those are real life demons. Whether they are possessed or just straight up a demon, that's exactly what we're looking like. You remember the movie They Live? My man had some dissonant glasses. If y'all have not seen this, you need to go see it. He puts the glasses on, he sees things how they really are, takes them off, and they go back to normal. It's called They Live. Literally showing us the exact same thing we're seeing at that concert. And we're about to get into some speculation right here in 1 second. They're among us. They live. Get it? It appears our cameras have the same exact problem filming Congress. The creator is the top left. It's odd. And this is all alleged, by the way, but it would not surprise me one bit if all these people were demons, or at least demonically oppressed, or I mean possessed, would it not? I mean, he's recording it right off the TV screen. I don't know if he has some special glass from his camera, alleged speculation, whatever. I mean, I believe it. They live, like they literally live, and they are among us, allegedly.
Either that's real or you just experienced some heavy contrast. What y'all think?
So this is where we are. You got sports, religion, medical, government, legal, education, media, entertainment, Netflix. All of this is meant to program you to keep you down here. And then you got the Masonic Order, Illuminati, you got the Vatican, Jesuit Order, and they all follow. And then they also worship. This is why I tell you not to eat meat, because who they worship? Canaanites, cannibalism. You're participating in cannibalism. That's why you should not eat meat. And that's why you're not supposed to eat meat. If you want to ascend to the highest, you need to abstain from flesh. I have over 2,000 books that are being put into the celestial court, and it's taking me forever. This is what I've uploaded so far. You want to learn how to become a shaman? I got everything on shamanism. Like, this is all the occult stuff that you need for whatever it is you want to do. You want to learn black magic? I highly recommend that you don't tap into those things. But at the same time, if you educate yourself, you will understand how it's being used against you so you can overcome it. Okay, you have to study all aspects. And, like, we're just getting in there.
Yeah, that guy right there, he got a mean library. I'll put a card up here where y'all can go, and he has an actual course that you can click on and go learn all this stuff. It's a mean library, I tell you. But yeah, y'all should probably check him out. And actually, you can go to his TikTok, and I think he has a link that'll take you straight to it. But yeah, y'all go check him out.
Did y'all see this video? These forklifts are trying to lift up this one piece of stone. I mean, trying to lift this one block up. Stay with me here. I promise you, I'm going somewhere with this. I've seen this video online, and I thought about something. I mean, look at this. They are having issues just lifting it up off of the ground, let alone moving it to another location to stack it like Legos. Look at this. I mean, I'm not sure if this is 100% real, but that's a bulldozer and that is a dump truck. And imagine trying to build the pyramids with this technology. These statues or monoliths on Easter Island has been known to weigh over 200 metric tons, which is approximately over 400,000 pounds. And they are supposed to be building bricks like this and stacking them like Legos with horses and buggies and old wooden technology and metal technology that they use.
Heck no.
From things lying around. Okay, yes, I'm being funny, but let's be real here. Look at the size of these bricks, of these pieces of granites. And yet, let's take another look at this video once again. There are 3, maybe even 4 forklifts trying to lift up.
So this.
Did y'all see video? These forklifts are Did y'all see this video? One is suppressing. Really do this. How did they really pyramid until you build a monolith or a statue the one single block? There ain't enough slaves on this planet to pick this granite up, move it 100 miles, and stack it real neat, and do that over and over until you build a pyramid, until you build a monolith or a statue or carvings in the wall. Look at this. I just want everybody to take a look at the issue that we're having today with today's technology. So the question is, how do we really do this? How did they really build the pyramids? I think it's some technology that someone is suppressing. But you be the judge.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. You know, I've always wondered that, man. You know, and they go back and they say that it may be aliens. They may have had some, or they may have had some technology that we don't have access to anymore. But I mean, you just don't know. I know that no slaves didn't do it. I can tell you that. Heck no. But what y'all think?
Hold up, y'all. Have you guys seen this video? Tell me what this is, you guys. Can somebody tell me what this is? This is the clearest video I've ever seen in my life. Now, we all know that is something. But what is it? Up in the clouds hiding? And you see that, right? Look, could this be another one right there? You guys see it? Could that be another one right there? What?
I don't know.
That is so amazing. As clear as day, y'all. As clear as day. What can y'all say about this, huh?
Is that even a real
Check this
video?
out. I also caught this in the video, right? You see that, right? Now look at the sun. Look at the sun, right? Look at the sun. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Do you guys see these other two suns behind the sun? What is that about, y'all? Hold on. Look at that, y'all. Look at these other suns behind the sun. See? I be telling y'all, man. I be showing y'all the truth. I be showing you guys the truth. This is what they be hiding in the skies, man. This is why these clouds exist, so you can't see beyond this shit. So you can't see these other balls up in the sky. Y'all crazy, man. If you were on the ground, the whole sky would be cloudy. It would be nothing but gray skies because the sun is sitting above the clouds, right? You see this all by itself. Meanwhile, all the clouds is under it, so you don't see what's going on in the heaven.
I don't know. That was a pretty strange phenomenon. What y'all think? It looks like a door almost.
Something is not right about this eclipse. This is the path that it will take, and it will cross over with the eclipse that we had in 2017, making an X on the country. Now, right there in the crosshairs, right there is a town called Maconda, Illinois. Let's talk about it. So this is a better look at the direct path of totality that the solar eclipse will take. Right there by Carbondale, where the X meets, is Maconda. Just as a fun fact for shiggles, this has never happened in the United States. We have never had two solar eclipse paths cross over on one town. So this is a pretty big fucking deal. Maconda really isn't that big of a deal. It has a population of like 500 people, and it's known as a hippie town in Illinois. Now, what I did find interesting is that there is a giant city-state park inside of Maconda. Are we waking up giants? Now, Maconda translated to South African means little ones. Are we the little ones and they're the big ones coming when the eclipse happens? Now, maybe I'm wilding out. Maybe I'm tripping. maybe there's nothing to this. But if I am just wilding out and there is nothing to this, why have they already predicted a historical chance of cloud coverage on the day of the solar eclipse? Since when do they predict cloud coverage 2 months in advance? That shit's suspicious. The fact that this hasn't ever happened before is suspicious. The fact that there is a giant city-state park right outside Sewanee National Forest, which is known for Bigfoot sightings, is suspicious. So are the clouds a attempt to hide the eclipse from us so that we don't see what happens in the shadows? Because let me remind you, this total solar eclipse will last for 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Sheesh. 4 minutes? That's a long time.
People believe that pigs contain the souls of banished humans. I'm not even gonna cap with you. When I heard this shit, I was like, what the it makes so much sense to me. One, I'll say this already. If you look at a pig's eyes, they strangely look human.
Yeah, they look weird.
There's even a quote in the Bible. Even the demons didn't want to go to hell. They begged Jesus to put them into the bodies of pigs.
Really?
Yes. There's just so many other things of, apparently, bro, pigs can't not even look up at the sky.
Really? If they wanted to?
If they wanted to, they can't. And
But-
look up at the sky. So basically that's saying, like, you'll never even be able to, like, look upon the heavens.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, bro, most religions do not eat pig. You know what I mean? They say, like, don't eat that, bro. It's not, at all. They don't want you to eat pig. I remember there's one thing that stuck out to me, bro, and it just confirmed this shit for me, too. I remember there was a serial killer who, he used to eat people, and somebody interviewed him and asked him, what does human beings taste like? And this damn near said it tastes like pig.
Yeah, I remember,
And there's a bunch of other people that have said that were cannibals.
Yeah, what's his face said that? The guy, that was turning people into burgers.
Yes, he said it too.
He said it tasted like pork.
You're talking about Joe Metheny.
Yeah, Joe Metheny, yeah.
Yes, bro, that's insane. He said it tastes like pork.
That's crazy.
All these people said
He did say
human
that.
beings taste like pork. So it's like, is that why? Because
they are.
I don't even know what to say about that one right there, but I mean, you know, ain't nothing crazy in this world. Ain't nothing you can really say is too like out of this world. You know, I get on here and I be like, nah, that can't be real. And the reason why I do this because it's like I know CGI for most things, but some of this stuff I can't explain because, you know, there's me being an editor, it's like, okay, yeah, nah, I can't explain that. So you won't hear me ever say anything about something that I can't explain. Most of the time you hear me say, I don't know, y'all, but what y'all think? Because I want to get y'all input on it, man. And it really is, some of this stuff is a little flabbergasting, you know, but there's still no reason to just sit up here and worry about that stuff and that stuff alone, especially if it ain't affecting you. Now, once it affects you, then yeah. And I say that if it affects you, then it's some soul cleansing you need to do, especially like with ghosts and evil spirits and stuff. You got to get your spirit together, man. You know, me personally, I don't deal with ghosts and stuff, you know, but I do welcome spirits. When I meditate, when I astral project, I welcome them. I ain't scared of them because, you know, one thing about it is you can feel energy. And whatever energy a spirit gives off, you'll know what to do. You'll know what to do based off of that feeling. So I don't know, you know, but everybody's different though. When I give my answers to these things, it's based off of my experience, not yours. So, you know, and those are that's just my way of looking at things. And you may have a different way of looking at things, and that's fine. I mean, I don't hate you because you look at things differently, but I know the way that I look at things has helped me through life, and the way that you look at things has helped you through life. So we all have a different path, and I have to take my path according to how things work in my life, right? You know, so I don't know, man, but do what you will with that information. And hey, if you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you really, really put me back into the algorithm again, because YouTube tripping. Turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload. Head over to the Discord. I'm about to just take the Discord off and just start Instagram. So, because I know most of y'all got Instagram. But yeah, head over there and send me videos you want to see me react to. And remember, challenge the argument and not the person.